what shadowboxing is great for if you're a beginner or even advanced is working on bad habits. I used to have a bad habit where I would throw a jab and I would bring it down here. Now this might not look like a bad habit to you, but it is. If I'm fighting at a high level, which I did multiple times, and I threw a jab and I brought it back here and I got caught with over and right, it's not good. So I've got to work on that bad habit of throwing a jab, bring it down here, and throwing a jab, bring it up here. What shadowboxing is great for if you're a beginner or even advanced is working on bad. And if you want to learn how to shadowbox like this, I want to show you right now. When you are shadowboxing, there's a few things that you need to think about. The number one thing and the most important thing is having good form and technique. If you're trying to just shadowbox for speed, you're going to look terrible, and we don't want to look terrible, we want to look good. So always think about that good form and technique. And a few things that you can think about with this is when you're moving, keep your feet apart like this. You never want to be bringing our feet together or crossing our legs because we look terrible and we're off balance and we can't throw any punches from that position. So you always want to be keeping them feet apart. Now another common mistake that I see is people dropping their non-punching hand, which means if I throw a jab, bah, bah, I'm bringing this down here, firing the bow and arrow. No, we don't want to do this. This stays up here, bah, bah. No matter what punch we're throwing, the other hand wants to be by the face. So if I'm throwing a 1-2 hook to the body, this is staying here. I always want to bring the hands back to the face. And with that, that's going to really help improve your shadowboxing there. When you're working on good form, good technique, doing them things is really going to help. Now, another thing, you want to stay relaxed. Never want to hold your breath. Stay relaxed. Exhale as you're punching. And thinking about when you're throwing them straight punches, you want to fully extend your arms. I see it all the time where people, because they're shadowboxing, they're just taking it easy and they'd be like, and they're doing this sort of crap here. If you're shadowboxing and you're like this, you know, what's going to happen? You're going to get into bad habits. We don't want to get into bad habits, because if you get into bad habits, it takes a very long time for you to get out of them bad habits. So let's avoid them at all costs. Try and always stay with good habits. And to do that, like I mentioned, you've got to slow it down. So slow it down, even this speed here. Working on good form. Then once you slow it down and work on good form, then you can start to speed it up once your form is good. Now, another thing, to look like I was doing in the beginning, to look like that, you want to start learning about head movement. It's a bit more advanced. It will feel a bit more awkward, and you want to move your head before and after every punch. Now, when you move your head before and after every punch, your shadowboxing goes from this to this. And like right there, I can see and I can feel much better. So moving your head before and after every punch is great, and it's key for you to look like a pro when you are shadowboxing. Now I know shadowboxing can feel awkward. We're punching fresh air. So, you know, slow down, speed it up, and you will look like a pro eventually. Let me know how you get on with this video. Watch this video next and learn how to improve your footwork within 3 minutes. Click here right now. Now, right now, you can see the footwork. And how can you improve that? Because footwork is one of the most important things in boxing that you really need to work on, because if your feet's not right, nothing else will follow. So the big thing is keeping your feet apart. One of the most common mistakes I see in the gyms is this. Bringing the feet out. And it's kind of what people do for a rest. They'll throw punches, and they'll come here and they'll rest. But think about this. If I'm in a fight and I'm here, I'm off balance. I can't throw any punches. It's a terrible position to be in. Now, I get it. If you're out of range, you can do what you want with your feet. But you want to be always practicing for perfection. And with that is keeping your feet apart. So I'm moving. No matter what direction I'm going in, my feet are apart. Reason being, I can throw any punches at any time when my feet are apart. So I'm here, I can punch. Now another thing is, when you're moving to your left, always move your left foot first. Because I see when people will be moving, they'll cross their feet, and they'll be like this. Again, look at this position. Terrible position to be in. You always want to keep them feet apart. When you're moving to your left, left foot first, moving to your right, right foot first. And this, again, will put you in the position to throw the punches. Because if you move to your right and you move your left foot first, I'm in a terrible position here. Now, the last thing that I really want to go into with footwork is you're either doing one or two things. You're either moving, planting your feet, then punching, which is great to get power in the punches. So I'm moving, planting my feet, bah, 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 bah. Or the other thing is stepping and punching at the same time. So what I mean by that is if I step to my left, I can throw the left hand. If I step to the right, I throw the right hand. Now, the punch and the foot wants to really land at the same time. So if I want to throw 1, 2, I'm out of range, I want to step in with bah, 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 bah. The punches and the hands are landing at the same time. So again, I'm out of range, I'm going to step in with a 1, 2. Bah, bah. Now, as you've seen there, loads of power in the bag because the momentum of the movement is increasing the power, and I'm stepping and I'm punching. Them is the things you want to think of. Keeping your feet apart. Moving left, left foot first, moving right, right foot first. When you are stepping, that's when you can punch, or step, plant your feet, then throw the punches. And these little tips here will really help you improve this footwork. Learn how to punch really hard within just 3 minutes. Click here and watch this video next.